Once more into the breach we go. Let's get this party started. I'm hoping for some good paths. Our last couple runs I feel like have been a little lacking in paths. So
How many souls are lost forever in this?
we haven't had a plague doctor in ages. Or a surgeon plague doctor is what I meant to say. I would love
By 2 minutes,
a surgeon.
the shackles of denial must.
Yeah, I think we gotta keep double Darkest Dungeon going, because it is certainly the thing that people watch the most of. So, I voted for the Warlock in today's Darkest Dungeon patch as my favorite of the occultist paths. Our occultist is also robust and winded. We have a wandering leper with a hatred of cadavers and a weak grip. A master jester. Wow. With sneaky and kleptomaniac. So this is the first time I've seen master. For those who don't know, master means that every one of the jester's skills comes pre-upgraded. That's kind of sick. It is... the reality of the situation is that towards the end of the game, this will likely no longer make a difference, but it definitely means that early game we can take some more risks. Our runaway is a slugger with the runs. Oh, I definitely haven't. Our Hellion has Dancer's Blade. To self when moved by an enemy, 15% chance for 2 improved dodges. And Curmudgeon. Not that interesting there. A Man-at-Arms with Jinx. Ooh, this run is going to be interesting.
More devastating than the horrors of
This run is going to be interesting. Our Highwayman Dismas has Slayer of Swine and Head Injury, which is particularly annoying. Our Grave Robber, also Hatred of Pillagers, Occultomania, but a Wanderer. And then we do pick up the Alchemist.
To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
Now, Alchemist is all about that blight life and is very fragile. Right now, our backline would be exceptionally fragile. I wish this Alchemist was a surgeon. That would have been, what is this dice icon? I don't think I've ever clicked that. Oh my gosh, you can randomize their names? Whoa! Blew my mind. And this is let's see. So this is an interesting one because I'm tempted to throw Finale on early with the Jester. I love the idea of just obliterating the backline with a combination of plague grenades and abyssal artilleries. And then I love having the Jinx on our Man-at-Arms, even though we're going to have to do a little bit of work on him. I don't know. The other problem is Sarmenti, I think we're going to have to start out kind of front rank, which means we can't get that early harvest, which I'm not too thrilled about. So we have Robust Winded, Field Surgeon, Toon Hummer, Jinx, Braggart, and Sneaky Kleptomaniac. And a Master here. I think this is going to be an interesting team. Yeah, we're definitely going to need Incision because we're going to get pushed forward. I think I want Plague Grenade, and then I'll leave Ounce for the moment. We have Retribution. And then for you, I think I'm going to put Binding Shadows on, but then I absolutely want to have Burning Stars or something similar. And I don't even know that we need Rid. When damaged... Maybe we'll keep both of those. I don't know exactly how this is going to play. This is going to be very interesting. We have two very squishy folks that may be our death, but we will see. If the Plague Doctor had been a surgeon, that would have been absolutely perfect, because we could have juggled the mid 2 ranks, and with Sarmenti and Marriage. I didn't know you could randomize their names. This is like, oh man, this could be a flapjack run too. Is such a thing even possible? We'll put the crit on our occultist for the time being, I think. Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting run, and then we're not going to get lit on fire. We could toss some caltrops on, but for the first fight, I think it's not even worth. Who's going to have a hard time making friends? Probably our occultist, if I were to wager. Yes, because just what I need in my life is flapjacks. Do they carry any benefit? I don't think I've ever left the griddle on long enough for to know one way or the other. I believe they're just like a generic maybe 20% food, which is not good, but I guess it's a good hope generator? Question mark?
Echoes of allies reverberating in the void.
So I think I've come up with my next coding project also, Rob. I started doing some pre-work on it before stream today, and I have some thoughts. Let's see. We're not going to get rid of you, so let's get you blinded up. So the way that I have historically held, oh man, that blind came from Jinx. That's amazing. The way that I have historically handled my recordings. Oh man, the one-off is rough there. But the way that I have historically handled my recordings was by breaking them up during stream. So between YouTube recordings, you would see me kind of like look over to the right-hand side, and I would restart the stream each time. And that's all well and good. But I've been tinkering with a new way where I can store the timestamps for when I want the video to get cut up, and then down the road do the editing a slightly different way. So that's the plan, and I need to write the code that would do that. Let's see. I guess we just finished this off. But we took more stress here than I was expecting. That fight went worse than those fights normally go, especially considering Sarmenti is fully upgraded. It's kind of madness that... Oh, yeah, that means what is our... I guess our first upgrade is going to be Barristan, which is super nice. But yeah, so at the moment, what I do is I cut up the videos during stream, and then I have a program that I wrote that appends the intro, the outro, and all the other bits and pieces. And so that's all well and good. Wow, that's very satisfying. But it would be really nice if the process of adding the before and after intro outro things also just did the splitting up for me, so that I could just hit record once and then I didn't have to mess with it. So that's what I'm working on. I think we go deep on this one. I think we pick up the dartboard and 2 smoke bombs. Now, I'm going to roll the dice on this. It's a bummer that Sarmenti doesn't participate. All right, 100% on that was great. And then Sarmenti and our Plague Doctor, or Sarmenti and Barristan? Let's do that. Nice. And then we don't need to use the whiskey bottle, which is a little more risky. Huh. You said I've been enjoying the new chat functionality. Hey, Tito. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It is going well. I just started this run. We have our first ever master. So our Jester is fully upgraded, which is pretty cool. Our man-at-arms has Jinx, which I'm super excited to play with. And then our Plague Doctor, who has a different name, has Field Surgeon and is an alchemist, so we'll be landing lots of dots, and then a Warlock on the back row. Now, the thing to note is we have very little health on our back row, so we have to be really careful. But we will apply the griddle. We'll not do that, and then I hate to see the early sluice. I really do. But I think we're going to go for it. Because we did upgrade Barristan, so I think we can make it work. And it's free money, so... this is my first time, Tito, so news to me, but so far so good. I certainly like it, and the fact that it's the Jester is particularly nice because it means that Sarmenti, I didn't have to upgrade Inspiring Tune. So yeah, let's get in. Yeah, the chat archive I think is super useful. I like to be able to go back and search for things also. It means that, like, if someone links me a particular game or something of that nature, I can find it really quickly. Okay, we'll do... I guess we're going to do a fight. My inclination... Ooh, a slime mold, you say? Hey, Doodle! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And how are the puppers, perhaps more importantly? Okay, everybody wants to fight, which is great. Now, our Plague Doctor is lagging a bit on friendship, so we'll go with that one. All right. Putting some work in on the big guy. And Barristan has the improved retribution already, which is like something else. And we can actually land these thanks to alchemy. But it does look like we're going to take one potentially nasty hit. Those hallway vacuums, I tell you what, they are the most insidious of all the vacuums. Okay, Barristan getting stunned is not my favorite, but nobody I'd rather see stunned, I guess. Hopefully, yeah, we get the kill on the back one, so... ooh, decisions. I think we keep working on these back guys. But this being an uncontrolled hit is not my favorite. I'm going to try not to sacrifice Barristan at all. That would be my preference. Let's see. I think we'll stack up more blight here. The self-aware killers, aka Roombas. I love it. That is, truer words have never been spoke. Let's see, you're dead. So, let's try and knock this guy back, because I think we have more damage potential with him in the back line. I think we got where we needed to get. Yep, looks like we did. All right, we took some hits, for sure, but we have decent healing. Although at the moment our Warlock is not does not have Rid, which is always oh my gosh, we've also never had the Busker's Hall before. 33% chance for an extra action on kill. All right, this run is just like, it is absolutely doomed. Oh, actually, now that I see that, I should definitely equip. Should definitely equip some of these. But yes, no good deed goes unpunished, and that trinket is insane to pick up. This is why you always sluice, though. There are few things better than the sluice, and it's not counting against our progress. So it's kind of free money, free real estate, if you will. Let's see. You're going first. Doesn't really matter which one I pick. We're gonna get. This is gonna be a little scary. We're gonna potentially take a lot of damage right off the get-go here. I'm gonna take off a dodge with the caltrops. Ounce was tempting there as well. I don't want to pretend that it wasn't, but yeah, I don't think we have enough combo for binding shadows to be worth yet. So that would have a tendency of making the game longer, which I will say is not innately a bad thing, Rob. I think that what I don't know is I don't have context on the on how the game is going to flow once there are multiple regions. That's like the big question mark for me, right? So I don't like taking any hits back there. But we'll get a little bit of a heal. So, like, if the game is meant to be played as, like, one act, I think it's in kind of a sweet spot right now. You know, and obviously this is, like, me being the selfish streamer, but, like, it's basically, like, a 5-hour game, which feels pretty darn good. Now, hold on. This one benefits from combo, so I like that. I like that being the length of the game, for lack of a better descriptor. What's your opinion on survival games, especially like creature type survival games? Isle of Beasts, the Isle and Beasts of Bermuda. Interesting. Not a game that I have familiarity with, Doodle. I have played survival games like Escape from Tarkov before. I don't know if that counts as a survival game though, but I have played and enjoyed that quite a bit. I could do that for the heal. Let's just finish it off. And I like survival games, generally speaking. I also play a lot of Minecraft, or have played a lot of Minecraft in my day, and find it very enjoyable. But I don't know if those count as like true survival games in the sense that you're describing them. I have watched some Subnautica. I have not played much Subnautica. Okay, so we want to fight, but we're bummed that we're going to be ruining some relationships here. So if we fight here, and we take a hit here and a hit here, yeah, I guess we just go for it on the Plague Doctor. The Vulnerable is nice to start out with. They're both games where you can be dinosaurs. You have my attention, Doodle. Let's see. I think we just go for the blind here with that and call it a day. Okay, the Skitter is probably good for business. But I'm a little worried by how badly Barristan rolled here. Gonna do that.
An unavoidable end.
We're definitely gonna take some hits before Barristan gets his taunt up, which is not great. That's the big one. That would be my Master Jester.
This is no time to falter.
It's a little spicy. We may have to move Barristan off the... Oh, but if we do that, we have to be very careful, actually. Ugh. I am slightly concerned. We need a lot of healing right now. Ugh. Let's see. So, you're dead. Then we're going to get the heal on Sarmenti. I think we go for the self-heal here. Just to get Barristan a little less near death. Ooh, that's a small heal, though. Barristan, you crusty gentleman. I think we get Sarmenti off the front line, even though it puts us in kind of a bad way with because this guy's probably going to do a double front attack. Yeah. But it also sets us up to get the heal, the stress heal on Barristan, which we need. But we also don't have a heal. Keep those heals coming, I guess, is the best we can do. Now, unfortunately, yeah, we don't have another heal, so I think we just keep this guy going. We should put Rid on the table. Yeah, let's get Rid going. We're falling behind on healing right now. But the mastery is good. What doesn't kill us. What doesn't kill us.
The loathing abates.
Okay, our team should be extremely disease resistant. Okay, our flapjacks have started coming in. Okay, so flapjacks are just bad. Hey, Josh, I just got rid of a slime mold just for you. Welcome, welcome. And as a reminder for anyone who happens to be floating about, ooh, everybody wants to go resistance encounter. Except Sarmenti. Actually, let's go academic study. We're going to have a quick fight, though, which is not great. So I think I am going to... Right now, these are pretty much identical. Yeah, and we're going to go left. We're going to take a little bit of stress on the team, but I don't want to stack too many fights just because we're a little rough and tumble. But yeah, as a reminder to anyone who may not have been hanging out, ooh, this is for having not a lot of hit points. This is spicy. A
calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
So I'm going to spend a smoke bomb here to try to get us into a better position with incoming damage. Okay, that being one off lethal is something. And now Barristan gets to go, so... So I have Plague Doctor in slot 3, specifically because the Occultist, I was running Binding Shadows, which moves them forward. So that was the thinking. Not saying that that's necessarily correct, but I think we gotta start spreading the damage now. It's a risky non-heal. So we're going to get one... Yeah, there's too many potential attacks here. What is the chances that we get the kill here? We're doing 1 to 2 plus 3 plus 3. So 8... No. We're not getting that. And we have 2 guys that are strength coming in. I don't know if the 6 hit points is going to make a difference, but... yeah, now these are uncontrolled, which is very scary. The blind helps out a little bit. So does the skitter. But this is spicier than I like. This particular fight. Oh, we need a reverberating redoubt. That's probably my most used Darkest Dungeon word. 3, 3, 3. You're all dead. We can't hit anyone that is important to. This will potentially give us extra actions, though.
The work continues.
It did not. Okay. I think Barristan needs a little bit of support. Because his hit points are still melting away to a certain extent. I have the greed, if nothing else, right? I think Barristan may hit a stress threshold, and I think the Plague Doctor is out of I think the Plague Doctor is out of heals anyways, so that's a bit of a bummer, though. Okay. Did you take a stress? Could have taken a stress, my friend. We have another round. We're not getting any more healing, so I think that's all she wrote. But there is no better item for helping out with taunt uptime than Reverberating Redoubt. Like, it is just so good at keeping you taunted up, which is the thing that this team needs, because it's very squishy, and we really need to create a situation where we know where the damage is going, because if the damage is all going to Barristan, we at least have some healing capacity. Now this one gives otherworldly fragments, but it further worsens the relationship with Barristan. Unfortunately, I think that the relationships are more important here, so I'm going to do that. It builds one relationship, and Sarmenti and not Paracelsus can handle that. And then, given that Barristan needs a stress heal, we're going to have to do it late in the fight, I think, unfortunately. This is the one hard thing, I guess.
Twisted by hopelessness.
I'm thinking about Finale. Maybe not. I'm thinking about Finale just to be able to, no matter what, get back into position, but I think we're going to want... Okay. I guess the game wanted me to get a little bit of a respite. Please no stun. Stun. Cool. And the move. Great. It's going to take me a hot minute to get Sarmenti back up to the front. But we're not in a terrible place right now. I think just killing one is more important. Yeah.
A promising development.
We're going to get a lot of healing out of Barristan's primary attack, too, I think. Well, you'd think that if we didn't always have to Retribution and were unable to use any other attack. Yeah, the problem with Finale is that it would move us all the way to the very back, which is less than ideal. Ooh, but this is good. Another stress heal for Barristan is strangely beneficial. Yeah, that's really nice. We could have left ourselves in a much worse place. I'm also not sure what about Paracelsus is, what's your Toon Hummer? Alright, everyone's pissed at you because you're a Toon Hummer, it seems. We'll get the heal. Okay. I like where our stress is at. But yeah, when Sarmenti is all the way in the back, we just learn that that comes with negatives. Ah, we have a hit point trinket, so we can test out the theory that we can create space for. All right, it doesn't really matter where we put that. We can create space there, but the fact that we're coming out of this with three mastery, assuming we survive, which is, you know, always a big, giant question mark. Also, as a side note, this whole sluice, we made our initial left turn decision, but then did we make a decision after that? I think we just got on like a straight path. They're really trying to sink our relationship here. Unfortunately, I think we have to skip this one.
Two facets of the same stone, never one without the other.
Yeah, it's very hard to tell exactly the level, Rob, that that those impact us. You know, it's not well described. I would love to see more transparency. Oh, I thought we might be done here, but here we go. We got one more fight in us. You don't love to see the early elite. I think for now we can just blind him up, or try to, and fail. Elite here is scary though, for sure. These guys are gonna hit like trucks. Chose two paths. There was one initial, and then there was the academic study, maybe. It felt very linear, is what I will say. And this is not. This is unfortunate. Yep. And I took blinding flash off. Ugh. All right. We just... Our damage dealers in the back, that was very, very unfortunate. Oh, come on, Sarmenti. You don't need extra stress. You already have plenty. I'm going for the smoke bomb. We're going to be taking some hits, though, here. Thank you, blind. But now we have an uncontrolled pick sticker. Okay, it was a rabid hook. Don't have paw pads. Oh, that's very interesting. I did not know that, Doodle. That is a fun animal fact that I was none the wiser to. All right, let's get these guys rolling with some dots. Oh, why are they... Does Elite make things faster? No. Okay. I'd like to file a formal complaint about the speed at which they are acting. And that's a little bit of greed for you, but... Give him a little bit of that action. Doodle, I appreciate the path that you the track that your brain is currently navigating, for sure. And now I guess we just try and eliminate one of these. I don't like that our Warlock is potentially going to take a hit from this big dude, though. Oh my gosh, 2 blind triggers in a row? Seems downright unfair. I think that gets him. Good. Wow, Sarmenti just hits hard. The Master is not to be trifled with. And the Alchemist being able to land blights is just, chef's kiss. Alright. Oh, Barristan says, no stuns for me. Okay, let's put him on death's door. We'll still get the heal off, I think. I hope. We may get many heals off. This is guaranteed crit. Crit for 2. Nice, nice. You love to see it. Just in case the dot doesn't kill, I'm going to do this, and a little extra healing from this. Alright. We came away from that not too bad. No mastery this time. Yeah, we're spitting distance from the inn. And our relationships are looking decent too, if I do say so myself. We have not taken as much advantage of Sarmenti's extra action trinket quite yet. But 3 mastery coming out of a sluice is nothing to sneeze at. More flapjacks than sense. Josh, if you're still lurking, how do you feel? Flapjacks v slime mold. Everybody's wondering. Man, that's a bummer. Picking up Lazy Eye on our occultist is suboptimal, to be sure. No, it's really not bad. Corrupting Cleaver we don't need. We also came out with over 60 baubles, which is pretty solid. I might pick up the Minor Raven's Reach. That could be useful. The Triage Kit is tempting. Songbook of Amorous Ballads. Ah, the Whiskey Barrel, though. I think we grab the Whiskey Barrel for sure. We all know that they never work, but that's okay. And then of these trinkets, I think the only one that I'm particularly excited about is the Raven's Reach. So I'm going to grab that just because we'll probably pick up some more trinkets, and getting our occultist pumping a bit more damage I think is very good for business. Okay, we have more minor heat shields than we know what to do with. Slime mold 9.7 out of 10. You heard it here first, folks. Josh really is a diehard slime moldologist. All right, all blue. There's blue. I think the only one that we hit blue on was our mastered one, so that's pretty sweet. We can get our relationship going there. I was gonna say, where's that going? Slime mold greater than flapjacks. Yeah, it works very well with this occultist path. Now let's see. Wait. Mellophobic and a Toon Hummer. Is such a thing even possible? Is he just going to drive himself to the brink of insanity? That seems dangerous. All right, we're going to feed everybody some flapjacks, which should, if nothing else, be good for morale. Don't need the stitching kit right now. And then, are we going to use the whiskey on anyone? I'm kind of tempted to try it on these two. Yep. When the relationship is bad, it keeps being bad. But hopefully, Mariage is going to be helping Barristan out a lot. Now, coming out of that run, things that I want to upgrade. Oh, Josh, you have a secret admirer in Doodle over on Twitch chat who is also apparently pro slime mold. Who knew? So I think indiscriminate science is a big pickup here. Oh yeah, so let's try the health trinket. We can still try it, right? We're at 56. If I take it off, 51, back down to 51. Excellent point. Likes to live, yes, a very internally conflicted life for our plague doctor, for sure. So okay, so we picked up indiscriminate science, and then I kind of want abyssal upgraded, because I think we're going to be using that a lot. But demon's pull is also very tempting. Ah, the Air 5 comes across the great expanse. Love to see it. And then I think Plague Grenade gets upgraded. And I think those are our first 3 upgrades.
Each improvement
Produces poultices while driving. I'm going to hang on to the Infernal Flame a little bit longer. There's another Whiskey Barrel. I don't want to go too deep on them. That last one went so well, too. The dartboard could also be pretty decent. I think I want to save a little bit of money, though. Let's see where we're going next.
provinces and cantreds of our land, crumbling and undone.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Does the Plague Doctor hate Inspiring Tune? This is a great team. Ooh, Malaise is not so great. More field hospitals is interesting. I don't really care about the Alembic. This team does really well against the Jester, or against the General. So let's do that.
Front lines of a war that was never fought.
And then the medical equipment would have been quite nice also. But I think I'm going to save my money. Am I? I also feel like the money being saved, saving baubles, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's invest in our future. Get a few more relationships popping.
Without the other.
All right, here we go.